Hi guys, Sid here with quick tutorials. We're still back in Ars Magika, in a different world because I wanted to build something. I was kind of in building mode, but this tutorial I want to dedicate to the new spell crafting system. So the Oculus hasn't particularly changed. You have lost the skills element at the end there. There are possibly a few new items in here. I'm kind of still finding my way around it, but there are things like mining power, feather touch, which may or may not be new actually. Place block, I'm not sure about. Anyway, so the spell system has changed in Ars Magika. So whereas before you had a casting modes which you could cycle from low to medium to full power and get the augmented spellcasting skill, that's gone. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft what I actually think is probably one of the most basic fundamental spells that you're going to ever want to make right from the word go. Now normally with my three skill points, what I would always suggest is taking projectile, touch and dig. And the reason for that is early doors it is probably the fastest way to level up, because you can just use your dig spell instead of a pickaxe and you're off. So let's have a look at the old spellcraft spell table. First thing you'll notice is these. You've got 3 slots and then you've got this bar at the bottom. What that means is we would, for sake of argument, let's say we want to make I would normally do touch, but we'll do it with projectile. So this is the shape of your spell, or the shape and modifiers, and then what we want is dig, and that is the effect. So at this point we can make a spell, come out of there, it is called dig, and it can be whatever. I normally just use like a little bear paw. I don't know why. Oh, let me just clear the weather. Okay, so the dig spell on its own, you'll notice next to my mana bar there's a little icon that shows that this is a projectile spell. And if I come out here, the dig spell will dig dirt quite happily. It will dig stone quite happily. In fact, it will dig anything an iron pickaxe can dig. So obviously it can dig up to diamond, but it can't dig redstone. Sorry, let me get this right. It can't dig obsidian. Anything you would need a diamond pickaxe for needs some changes to those spells. So let me head back up and let's hit the oops didn't quite mean to do that. Let me get off of that and go, and we'll put that spell away in the bookcase. So we've still got a dig spell. Now as we move forward, we may want to say, for example, take our dig spell, so it's still going to be a projectile spell, but now it's going to have the mining power modifier. And we can make that, and we'll call it dig 2. As I say, it doesn't really matter what icon but we have, but there you go. Now what we've got now is we've got a spell with 2 shapes. So we have the normal dig spell, and we can use that. But if we press the C, you'll notice the icons on next to my banner bar now show that it's got a projectile and it has a modifier of mining power. Let me just jump in here and grab some obsidian. And maybe some, well, let's have diamond, because everybody likes a diamond. Okay, so if I cycle my spell back to its normal mode, I can mine diamond all day long, I can't touch that obsidian. If I cycle it to here, and it should show us that the mana cost is going down. If I cycle it again, and if we cast that, that works fine for obsidian. Right, let's move forward a little bit further, and this is where I love the dig spell. Let me get off it before I use it. Now, most people are probably familiar with Tinker's Construct hammers. So let's have a look at a projectile spell. We'll have it with the mining level enhancement. Oh, let me just take that out for a second. Let's just do area of effect, and let's do mining level on that. Make that spell. So this spell is, let's do dig, whoops, dig Mark 3, and we'll just pop through here and we'll have a big bear paw for that, for no reason other than we can have a big bear paw. So this spell now has 3 casting modes, and there is an implication that you can get a 4th and 5th casting mode by those 2 boxes at the end. So we have the usual one, we have the higher level, but now we have this one which has now got the area effect, and you can see the area, the things stacking up. So this is now a Tinker's Construct hammer. But this is more than a hammer or a pick. It's a shovel. And it's an axe. So straight off the bat, with that one spell there, we have effectively replaced 3 tools. But 4 if you include Tinker's Construct hammer. Doesn't stop there, however. There is one other way to use this. Now, obviously you're not going to want to carry around this spell. Once you've got to a level, or of a level, you are not going to be wanting to carry that around. So let me get mining level, and we'll stick that in both, because obviously whenever we use a diamond, if we have a diamond pick, we don't carry an iron pick with us. Generally speaking, we have a diamond one. So let me go and get feather, the feather modifier on that as well, and we will call this dig 4, make the spell, and bang, different bear paw. So now what we've got is pickaxe or shovel, or here we got, let me falling in things. So we've got a shovel, we have got an axe, we have got a pick, as you would expect. However, move to, let me get the right one, move to the second casting mode with the feather modifier. We've now got a silk touch pick. Let me just put some of those back. And obviously we can silk touch all the things we could usually silk touch, including leaves. So now we've also replaced shears as well. So this one spell, which is nothing overly complicated, has effectively removed the need to carry anything tool-wise. You can just use your magic and mine all day long. So that is projectile with mining power and dig, that's projectile with mining power, feather touch and dig, projectile, area of effect, and mining power and dig. And that is all 4 of your tools in one. So we'll do some more on spells on another tutorial, but for now I've been Sid. Hopefully that has been moderately useful, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.